Hello guys, my name is Adriana Mikova. Do not miss our next episode of our talk show where I will talk about why it is important for teenagers to volunteer. Bye!
Hello everyone, good evening. It all depends where you are watching us from today. Welcome to True Ambassadors Talk Show, be sponsored by PLMD. Thank you, sir, for giving us a safe place to express ourselves. We are more grateful. We don't really know how to express our thanks, but you have actually been a great father to us. Today on our talk show is just going to be a relaxing moment, and our topic today is we're going to be talking about volunteering. How do we involve our teenagers? How do we make them understand the importance of volunteering in the community? It's not all about going to work, make money, but how do you give your time to the community? How do you serve your community in an honest and a dignified way? So we have Andrena today, our charity ambassador, and our marketing personnel that will be enlightening us on how to encourage our teenagers to be part of the community and how they can give their time to volunteer and what they will be expected at the end of volunteering. The first question I'm going to be asking Andrena today is, volunteering for teenagers, is it important to you or important to our viewers? How is this important? Volunteering for teenagers, how the topic, how we didn't know, how is it important?
Well, Doris, first, this topic is very important to me because as a mother, watching my daughter grow made me think a lot about how important it is to guide the teenagers during this stage of their life. I have seen firsthand how volunteering can change a young person's perspective and teach them qualities like resilience and empathy. And I believe that volunteering is a great way and can help teenagers turn into capable, caring and confident individuals. That's why I'm so passionate about encouraging and motivating more teenagers to involve in volunteering.
Thank you so much. You've just explained as a mother, and your daughter is how old? Will you just tell us how old is your daughter? Because the viewers will want to know the age of your daughter.
She will be 19 next month, and unfortunately she started only recently volunteering, and I think she could benefit it much more if she started earlier in her life.
And sorry, I still need to ask you a little bit question about your daughter. Before volunteering, how was she like? How was her passion? How was her passion before volunteering?
She's very shy in general, and at first she was afraid to start, and she was very nervous, but after she started she became more confident, started talking more easily with strangers, and I think it helped her a lot, the experience.
So the experience of volunteering helped her to build her confidence and communication skills.
Yes, it did.
Oh, thank you so much for telling us personally, and because this is quite really interesting when you kind of set example and use a personal experience is very interesting. Thank you for that explanation. And why do you think volunteering is such an important experience for teenagers?
Because it can help them in so many ways. Volunteering can help teenagers grow and learn. It can help them step outside of their comfort zone and see the world from different perspectives. They can learn skills like teamwork, problem solving, leadership, skills that will stay with them for life. They also learn how to take responsibility and to be proud of what they can achieve. Volunteering also can help teenagers build confidence and to discover their potential. They can see how little steps and small actions can have a lasting impact, and this gives them a sense of purpose. And even though they sometimes face challenges, these challenges teach them how to be adaptive and to stay strong, which prepares them for their future life. And as an experience, volunteering shapes their personality and turns them into caring and responsible adults.
Oh, wow, that's very interesting to know such experience and what volunteering can do for teenagers. And they can actually think deeper into what humanity is, and they can see life in another perspective. For example, when we have the China children, when they came, at the end of the session, at the end of the course, we kind of ask them questions. What do you think? A lot of people say, oh, I want to be a medical doctor because I want to contribute to my community. I want to use this. And the guy says, I want to be a writer because I want to help my people to write. I want to volunteer for them to know how to write. It's a very good explanation, and I'm really proud, and I hope your daughter is also building her confidence in this area, and you are helping her, supporting her to see the brighter part of volunteering. Thank you. So we're just going to go to the other question. I'm just going to dive into it. How does volunteering help teenagers with their future careers and educations?
Volunteering is a great way for teenagers to prepare for their future. The skills they build are useful in any job.
Wow.
And adding a volunteer experience to a CV or a university application can help them really stand out, because employers and universities can see that they are motivated, hardworking, responsible, willing to go an extra mile, and care about making a difference. Also, through volunteering, they can try different things, explore different career paths, and discover their passion. For example, a person or a teenager who volunteers at an animal shelter may decide to become a vet. And moreover, during volunteering, they can meet many specialists that can guide them towards internships or scholarships, and this type of connections can be very useful for them.
Wow, thank you so much for explaining deeper about what volunteer can do to the career and their education, and which employers, the values, and universities for their career, they value it, seeing teenagers diving into volunteering, putting their time into volunteering and becoming more responsible in the community. Well, thank you, and that was a very interesting answers, and I hope our viewers will encourage their teenage children to volunteer, because when they are volunteering, they're going to be staying out of trouble and they will be more useful to the society. So we're going to dive into the next question. Can volunteering help teenagers socially as well?
Well, yes, of course, Doris, because while they volunteer, they can meet many different people and form meaningful connections. And they can meet people from different backgrounds as well, which can help them become more patient, understanding, and open-minded. Some teenagers also meet their mentors during volunteering, which after that guide them and inspire them while they grow. And this type of social connections are usually long-lasting and can have a big impact in their lives, future lives, while they grow. And in the meantime, they can contribute to their society, to their neighborhood, and bring fresh ideas and energy to projects that really matter.
Oh, wow. That's really good. I know volunteering socially can help them build their hobbies, and they can actually meet a lot of people while volunteering. And I would really say the more area that I really excel in my life is through volunteering, setting up a charity, putting on my effort, putting on everything just to make sure I satisfy the other people, to make sure my community, a little a contribution has actually taken me far. And I really endorse and I join you on that to say volunteering can make you really socially well balanced. Thank you so much. That was a very good one, and I really love that answers. So we're just going to the next one. What are some challenges faced when it comes to volunteering, and how can they overcome them?
One of the main challenges is finding time to volunteer, the lack of time between school, homeworks, exams, after school activities like sports and hobbies. It is difficult to find the right time. My advice here is to start small. Volunteering even a couple of hours in a month can still make a big difference. The other thing they can do is to try and find opportunities that fit around what they are already doing. Like, for example, if they like practicing sports, they can volunteer by coaching younger kids. The other challenge is not knowing where to start. Many teenagers don't know what options they have and how to approach them. In this case, it will be helpful if parents, teachers or friends point them to the right direction, and to local community groups, libraries or animal shelters. Also, websites like Volunteer Match and doit.org have great ideas about this. It's important for teenagers to find something that they care about, because this way the experience will be more rewarding and enjoyable. Another obstacle that can exist is being not confident enough in what you can do, in your abilities, and being shy. In this case, what can help is to try and influence a parent or a friend to come and volunteer with you, and start with small tasks, small simple tasks. With the time you will build confidence, and you will understand what you can do. One more obstacle is the lack of opportunities to travel. Being unable to go to a specific location, it makes it impossible. In this case, it will be helpful if they can find online opportunities, and there are many charity organizations that look for online mentors or tutors, or for example for someone to run their social media accounts. Another obstacle is that teenagers normally feel discouraged when they do not see immediately the impact of their actions. In this case, it's good to remind them that even small actions and small steps can have a lasting impact over time, and that every result needs time.
Thank you. I know there is a lot of challenges, and you've been able to dive into a few that the volunteering teenager faces. It's quite a pity that these challenges, they face it. We can't help it, but it's just for them to understand that, yes, the fact that you come into the community to volunteer, you bring out yourself to volunteer, there's going to be a little bit of challenges. But when you have the resilience and you listen to people like Andrena and experts coming from, and as a mother, she's speaking from the perspective of a mother. I think from the challenges our teen daughter is facing, she's also giving us insights of that. So please, parents, do encourage your children. There are challenges out there, but when you encourage them, they will be able to get over it. So as we go to the next question, and which is going to be the last question for today, what advice could you give to teenagers or their parents who wants to get started with volunteering?
To teenagers, I can say start as early as you can. Do not be afraid, do not be ashamed. It can be difficult at the beginning, but it's never too early to start. I want to give one more example. It's from my personal experience. It's related to my niece. She wanted to become a nurse. She studied very hard for years. She was accepted in a university, and the first practical experience that had, practical task, she saw blood and she fainted. So it turned out this is not a suitable career for her. If she had volunteered, she could understand long ago that this is not the right career for her, and she could have chosen something else. So it's never too early to start doing it. And for the parents, I want to say, encourage your kids, because when the kids are encouraged, they feel more empowered. Help them to research opportunities, but leave the last decision for them. They should choose something that enjoy doing, and this way the experience will be more rewarding. Only volunteering can turn your teenagers into patient, caring, confident individuals, and this is something nothing else can give them.
Wow, that's so amazing. Thank you so much, Andrena. It has been amazing having you on the talk show today, talking about how volunteering can empower the teenagers, how it can make them to be more patient, how it can make them to see life in a different direction. I really stand with that, because I know through volunteering I see my life in a different dimension. If I didn't go into volunteering, I do not think I would be where I am today and where I still want to get into. So volunteering has opened a lot of doors for me, and I really encourage the teenagers, please do take your time, go into volunteering, look what you can do with the community, look where you can volunteer, go to your local community, local library, community links. There are a lot of connections there that you can get. Just be patient, you will be able to get it. Life is not so easy to give, but when you put in your mind to give, you will be a better person. The better people that are more successful today, they are better givers. They give their time, they give their money. So look into it and see the areas that you can volunteer, and it will bring the best out of you. Thank you so much for our talk show today. For everyone that has watched us, that is watching us from different countries, different areas, we want to say a big thank you. And for everyone that has supported our project, we are also saying thank you so much. I want to say a big thank you to our father, our friend, our mentor, Mr. AJ. He has really stand by us. Without you, we will not be able to do this. We will not be able to stand, we will not be able to express ourselves. And we want to use this opportunity to say thank you to the Royal Highness that have come all the way from Denmark last week to be with us. Mama, we cannot get over it emotionally. We are still kind of emotionally shaking, and because now we are wearing most of the gifts you're giving to us. Lovely bead from the princess, our Royal Highness. Thank you so much. What can we say? We can't say more. We're looking forward to see you, to learn more from you, from your resilience and how you were able to stand, because it is good to have you on our show every time. Thank you so much. And everyone that have supported us, our digital team, financial inclusion, I want to say thank you to the eLab team. They are behind the camera. They are ensuring that we are all well behaved. Thank you so much, guys. We can't do without you. You guys are super. Thank you.